Welcome back. We are delighted to be with you now.
Oh, we really are. And feel our heart of appreciation. What a great show. You're tuning in today at such a powerful moment. Remember, this is the week, this opening of a week of that beautiful third chakra, that fire energy. We're also in the overflow, the beauty of the creation energy of December. And there's so much more happening this week, Shri.
Absolutely. And, we're delighted to have online with us today
And honored.
RA-Ja Merk Dove. And this man has certainly been a torchbearer
Oh,
and an
yes.
authentic being walking the planet and igniting
Tireless.
awareness
Tireless.
for decades
Yeah.
now, which is a signal of how much vitality one can have.
I love it. You want to talk about reverse aging and limitless energy and joy from the universe. This is a man that everyone on the planet needs to connect with, and his beautiful, beloved partner, Moira, who has left this planet and is now working with Ra through Venus. It's just a stunning, stunning gift.
But one of the things, just to bring us back to Gaia here,
Yes.
Ra, I understand that you have moved from the mountains of Asheville area and you're now residing in Miami, Florida, and doing some work with the water energies and the awakened beings there. Why don't you share a little bit about that?
Well, thank you, Sri. Indeed, I am. I have left the safe mountain highlands to come back into the waters of Florida because the guides have told me that it has now been made safe. There's not going to be any tidal waves or hurricanes come to wipe us out anytime soon. And that, in fact, Atlantis is rising just off the coast of Miami, around the area of Bimini. And I've located a very sacred pod of dolphins there that are extraterrestrial dolphins that are only one of 5 pods that are similar to the dolphins from where the gentleman called earlier, although on the island off of Kona. Of course, they have lots of beautiful dolphin pods like that around the islands in Hawaii. And then there's some others. There's one off of Bali, and I'm not really sure where the other 2 places are, but I found the ones that I need, and they're right here, and they are the ones that are attracting and working with the portal activation. So we're now doing dolphin tours, and we invite people to come to our website at stardoves.com, go to Vortex Tours, and learn about the dolphin tours that we're doing if this interests you. We've got lots of people, just the local people are going with it.
And so this involves coming to Miami and then hopping on a boat. Tell us a little more about how do they find dolphins.
Yes, we leave Miami 3 times a week. This particular cruise boat only it's one of few that have the inside scoop on the natural dolphin habitat that this particular extraterrestrial pod likes to swim with the humans. So this particular boat goes right to that area, and the others go to the Bahamas and the Cayman Islands and different things. But this particular one is the Bimini Island, which is one of the few known Atlantean islands, as well as Cuba was also a part. The island of Cuba is very beautiful. And so this knowledge, this information is coming back. It's a 3-day tour. 1 day on the island, 1 day with the dolphins, 1 day in the boat, and 1 day coming and 1 day on the island. 2 nights, 3 days of touring and going back to Miami, and all for under $500, including all meals. Yes, because we're not trying to make a lot. We want the experience, the people to come, the family experience, and it's all including the dolphins, all the meals, and the evenings, everything included. So it's very wonderful. Stardoves.com, Vortex Tours will take you there, tell you more about that. I'm also working with a very wonderful youth group here, I call them, the Crystal Spiritual Illuminated Children of Light here. And they have their own website called Illuminations, that's Illumin, Mautians, and a Facebook at facebook.com groups Spirit Ill, and it's wonderful that the space people that we're working with told us that the real trouble that we had during the fall of consciousness is that man was separated from his light body. And so all we need to do is get our light bodies back. And this is what all the prophets of the ages have said would happen in the age of Aquarius. Well, this group is led by my spiritual son, Ka'el, who is a double Aquarian and has hundreds of wonderful young friends in the 20s, early 30s, who are doing this work here in the new portal light. And they are working with their light body. They're working with their chakras and their auras, and they're doing more yoga and eating better foods than even I. and so, yeah. And he remarked to me the other day, so, Father, spiritual Father, your mission is being carried forward because you're passing your knowledge on to me. And this is my mission.
Exactly. You know, I've got to jump in, Ra, because this is the heart of it. This is the meat of it. I mean, it makes my heart sing to hear what you're saying, because this is a model. This is a beautiful little model of the way that if we could have more of these type, I'm going to use the word pod, just like your dolphins, because that's what you have there. Is you have this beautiful pod, and if we can ignite more of these pods around the planet, then the beauty of this generational wisdom becomes richer, and our planet weaves this beautiful weaving of understanding and expansion. And I'm just loving what you're sharing, because this is the meat of this moment.
And working with the youth and having youth that want to work with you creates a wonderful synergy. And I don't care how old you are or how young you are, you can float in the ocean with the dolphins.
The reality is we're right. I mean, we're all timeless. The question is, do we agree that we're timeless, or do we believe the illusion? And so I love this work that you're doing, and I love the work that you're doing with Bimini and the dolphins especially.
So, beloved listeners, check out stardoves.com. And speaking of listeners, we do have more people standing by, so let's chat with some more listeners.
Let's do that.
So we're going to go to line 5, and we'll say hi to Daryl from Massachusetts.
Well, namaste, Daryl. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. How can we serve you today?
Hi. Yes, I'd like to say thank you for helping humanity to wake up. And I have been following along these weeks with the different energies arising, and I found myself in mid-November with an injury that has kind of stopped me in my tracks, and I'm still waiting for surgery. And I'm not sure how to look at these energies, and I'm not sure if it's a sign of being stuck. I'm just not sure what's happening, and where I'm at.
Yeah. Well, Daryl, first of all, just feel our love around you. I want you to right now feel the collective love of the universe reaching around you and embracing you. And if it's safe to close your eyes, I want you to do that, because the word I'm hearing around you is, it is your time to receive, receive, receive. That everything that has happened, that all of the ways that the energies are playing out in you right now is for you to relax, receive, and rebirth. And I just can't stress that enough. It's your time to relax, receive, and rebirth. And the reason I invited you to close your eyes is because, I think this is part of what Ra is carrying in for you right now as well. I see these beautiful crystalline beings, and they're swimming around you. And while in our world, we may think they're dolphins, they're very, very crystalline. They have like that crystalline kind of white rainbowy color with blue, blue, blue eyes. And there's 3 of them, and they're swimming around you. And I'm watching them move your energy field. And they're saying that when you resolve this issue of receiving without guilt, that you will rebirth and create from a new space. And that everything, and I'm loving the energies, and that you called this week, because this week right now is very much about what you are going to be creating and what you're bringing into balance, and about health and vitality. This whole month is about balancing your health aspects. And so, of course, it had to happen now. And so, if anything, the higher perspective would say, wow, look how powerful you are that you called all this in during these energy times. And the perspective of the self that's in form gets to have that soft inner smile that says, I am ready to receive. I deserve. My life matters. My voice matters. And as I rebirth and as I recreate and as I bring forward, I know that I do it not only for myself, but for all of those that would ever be in my presence. And so we honor you. Truly, my hands are folded with a namaste, and how grateful I am that you called in today, Daryl. We love you dearly. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you so much. Many blessings.
Many blessings,
Many
Angel.
blessings to you, dear one.
Yes, yes. I'm also sending out energies through my hands. That my wife, who's a psychic surgeon from Venus, really has a way of getting the Venusian angels to come together as a sisterhood and send energy as a big team through her hands, and it surrounds you. And I remember as my practice as a naturopathic doctor, I used to sit in an office and have 10, 12 patients come every day, and I stopped that because I realized we're all one. They're coming to me as if I'm the one that can heal them, and yet I'm just the same as them. And that's what I find. We have the exuberance of these wonderful oracles and divine teachers and the RA-Jas and the pharaohs and the high priests, but yet the people are sitting and listening and coming, and we're talking about all the high things, and the people call and they're needing, and they need help so much, and my heart goes out to them. And the love and the energy of the universe enfolds you and surrounds you and wants you to lift up and pay no attention to the outer signs and the outer illness and the operation. Pay no attention to it except what you have to, and know that you are powerful beyond means, and you're going to rise above that and rise above all trials and tribulations as a shining angel, and all the good things you want will happen in your life. You have to keep the faith with it all, no matter what.
Oh,
Beautiful,
Ra,
beautiful.
thank you for that
you.
gift. I think we all felt that beautiful healing. And, speaking of feeling that beautiful healing, let's see if we can sneak in one more caller,
I think
Shri.
we can do one more today. We'll head over to line 2, and line 2, we'll say hi to Nancy.
Namaste, Nancy. Welcome.
Namaste.
Hi, Angel. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much for taking my call. I'm excited. I'm retired, and I'm in my 60s, and I'd like to know how I can give back. I've been so blessed through my life, and I want to know how I can give back now.
Well, Nancy, first of all, I just need to share with you that just listening to you, I have like a Cheshire cat smile on my face. You are so incredible. And I was like, you little young minx, you. And that you have such vibrance that as I listen to you, it's like I see all these beautiful little angels and I see fairies and I see sprites and I see children and I see all these beings just like dancing around you. And literally, if pay attention to your crown chakra right now, as I'm sharing with you, the whole top of my head is like somebody's tickling my crown chakra. It's like I have all these beautiful little energies resonating around my crown chakra. And I'm watching as these precious little fairies are putting it looks like a halo of flowers on your head. And they're saying, beloved queen, arise. It is time for you to enter into the time of your benevolent queenship and to share your beauty with all. And they're saying, I don't know if you like gardening, but you've got this affinity with flowers and gardens. And whether it's harvesting the garden of your soul or literally gardening or offering a class or a workshop, follow your joy, follow your passion, because it's right on target, it's intuitively accurate, and the world is waiting for you to come forward. And I want to ask Ra. Ra, would you like to jump in here?
Oh, you've given her the crown of glory. There's no more that she could possibly receive. I give her the courage and the strength to follow that and keep that crown forever shining bright.
Yes, it's your time, Angel. It's really your time, and I am so honored that you called in today. And thank you for bringing such a beautiful smile to all of us, because connecting with your energy, all I do is smile. And so thank you for being on the planet and for starting the next phase. Namaste.
Oh, namaste. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Many blessings. And as we're coming, to a close for this time.
How does that happen?
Oh, it happens so quickly.
But we need to talk about the 15th.
Well, here's the thing. We are in a most powerful time, and I'd like to invite Ra to share a little bit about, and literally, my brother, you have about a minute and a half here, so I'm putting a boundary on you.
But tell everybody about what's going on tomorrow.
Tell us about what the work you're doing on the 15th of this month of December.
It's for everybody, for all of us to join together. The work we'll do as a team, wherever we're at on the planet, during the Uranus-Pluto square on 12, 15, 14. Google it up, and you'll find all that you need to know about the timing. It's around 1 o'clock New York time and whatever time in London, but this is global. So whatever time, some places it will even be on the 14th. So check your local time. But do it with the right intention. We're all together. It's the Uranus-Pluto square, an activation of the portal, transiting ascendant in Cairo, will conjunct Mercury and Charlico, an asteroid in exact conjunction with the galactic center, thus activating the largest amount of energy from the centaurs, from the planets, from the galaxies of light, will come into our area called the Great Attractor, sending more light into the center of this galaxy and this planet, just getting it as a part of that, than ever before. This is the time we've been waiting for, this 12, 15, 14. There'll be a tremendous triangulum from Andromeda and many other galaxies between the Milky Way galaxy, and at the exact moment of the activation of the portal, the attractors will send pulse energies towards our local galactic cluster, creating an energy triangle throughout the whole area. The dolphins and the whales will be opening the portals. Go out and swim with them. You people in Hawaii and everywhere, swim with your dolphins and love them. A new energy is coming to the earth. The Radiant One blessing us all. So most deep.
So it is. And I can't think of a more beautiful gift than that to share with our audience as we bring this incredible show with the honor and blessing of you, our beloved RA-Ja Merk Dove, and Moira joining us today. Thank you, my angel. Namaste.
And we just want to remind our listeners you can learn more about this beautiful work at stardoves.com. And we also want to invite you to visit shriandkira.com and click on the 2015 schedule, because we're starting off the year in January with a powerful teleclass. We call it a teleworkshop.
I call it a telejourney.
Telejourney. It's 3 beautiful live calls with you to help you remember the ancient wisdom of Rudrashka and Ratna.
And it's a whopping $22. Please give yourself
this gift. It's a gift that will you will be so delighted. And we are so honored to be the wisdom keepers of this ancient wisdom, and we'll be sharing it with you in January. Go learn more at shriandkira.com.
And go to stardoves.com and go join that beautiful group in Bimini. I think we need to go, Shri.
I'm ready for a swim.
Me too.
And so, beloved ones, as we come to a close for this time together, know, trust, and feel the truth that we are timeless.
Yes.
And in this little nexus of connection, take in a deep breath, feel your heart, and know that all is truly well. We'll see you soon. Namaste.
Thank you for joining us at Shri and Kira Live. To have your questions answered, send us an email to guest@shriandkiraradio.com and check out more information at shriandkira.com. See you next week. Namaste.